Hey y'all, so today I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how I do my own dip nails. I recently started doing this and it is something that I've really been enjoying, and I have had a couple of friends reach out to me asking me to make a video about this, so here we are. So you want to start off with your clean hands. I've already taken off my old set, and if you hear anyone jingling around, I have 4 dogs and they are all in here. So you want to start off with clean hands. Mine are all prepped. I've already pushed my cuticles back. You'll see that there's some residual stuff from when I was taking off my old set, but that's okay. After we're done with our new set, all of that stuff will be gone. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and put tips on and show you guys how I do that. Sorry, I have been having some technical difficulties. If you don't know, my boyfriend and I have another channel where we do ghost hunting stuff, and the room that I'm currently in is our haunted room, and the ghosts that we have in this room, they don't like us to record and do stuff in here unless we're talking about them. So let's just hope we don't get any more interruptions. So I am just gonna go ahead and put tips on my nails. And so when I first started doing dip nails, I went ahead and got the Kiss kit from Walmart, and this is the glue or the gel coat that this is the gel coat that came with the kit, and I think it's actually really effective for putting on my tips. So that's what I use for my tips. I just brush the gel coat onto the tip and press it on my nail and hold it there for 10 to 15 seconds, and it should stay on. Sometimes they like to pop off a little bit, but it looks like we're on. I'm just gonna go ahead and size the rest of my nails on this hand, and I will be right back. Okay, now that we have our tips on, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them down. I use this little nail clipper that I got from Amazon, and any products that I'm gonna be using today are gonna be linked in the description below, just in case you wanna try your own. So I don't wanna go too long today. But something definitely a little bit longer than my natural, so I'm gonna say that's a good length for today. And at this point, don't worry about getting it perfect. I'm still gonna shape them the way I want to, but the reason why I got these tips is because they're kind of thin already. A lot of tips that you'll find on the market are kind of bulky and thick, and I like these because they already have that like skinny square look that I am kind of going for. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tropical Shine nail file. This is a 100/180, and I'm just gonna go ahead and shape my nails. I know that it looks kind of busted, but I swear by this, and I use it all the time, and it's washable, and you don't have to worry about not getting the right look, right thing you're going for. And yeah, I'm gonna go for a shape like this. yeah, I'm kind of going for a shape like this, and it's just like a thinner square look because the color that I have is really exciting and I want to show that off. I'm going to go ahead and shape the rest of my nails and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have my nails shaped, I am going to go ahead and file down these little edges where the nail and the tip meet. And that's just to ensure total smoothness when I am applying my dip. Okay, so that is filed down. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do some dipping. Okay, so the next step I'm going to take is I'm gonna go ahead and apply some clear powder where the tip and the nail meet, just to ensure, again, some even coverage. Just take your clear, dip, 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 and then tap off any excess, and we're just gonna do that to all of our nails. Oh, and by the way, I am using the Revel Nails Pro Base for the base coat. It's the bottle that says #1 on it, and the clear that I'm using is the Revel Nail Clear that is in, it's called Vivian is the name of the the color, even though it's clear. And I actually prefer to tap after, like let the nails sit a little bit, like just like really get the powder on there. And make sure, I just got some on my skin, make sure you're not getting this on your skin, because what's gonna happen is that the powder's gonna stick to wherever the base coat is. And if it's on your skin, it's gonna be stuck there. And you're gonna want it off, and it's gonna hurt to get it off. So, just be careful and you should be fine. Okay. So I like to let it sit a little bit, and now that it's sat, I can go ahead and tap it off on my fingers. And what I like to do, just to make sure I got all the product off, is brush away any excess powder with a makeup brush. I just have like an e.l.f. one that I bought for just a couple dollars at Walmart, and tap away the thumb. And good to go. I'm going to clean up the rest of my hands. So we are done with the clear for now. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our color, but I've never used a product like this before, and I went ahead and ordered a mood color, I think is what they're called. And this one, I actually ordered this one off Amazon, but this is in Indus, I believe, and it is pretty bright pink right now. It's pretty bright pink right now, but when I actually got this in the mail, it's so hot out here that it's warm color, which is like a very light pink. And let's go ahead and get started. Oh, there's also some glitter in it, so super pretty. I love anything glitter, bubblegum, candy. That's how I like my nails to look. Okay, so again, taking the base coat, and for this first coat of color, we're only gonna go ahead and go down like 3/4 of the way. I did a little bit more, but you're not gonna go all the way down. And you can see like it's already changing colors. It's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this first layer, and I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and dipped them all, and same as before, I'm just gonna tap off all the excess off my fingers. God, this is so beautiful already. I am really happy I went with this shade. I was a little concerned because I like to go more towards like not just plain pink, although I do enjoy a nice bubblegum moment, and this is living all of my bubblegum fantasies. This is still a little bit wet, so I'm gonna dunk it back in and brush it off in a second. And you see that my thumb is really bumpy, but that is actually okay, because we're gonna, after we're done applying all the powders, we're gonna file them down and make them exactly the shape that we want. I am so shocked how beautiful this is. So now with the second coat, we're gonna go all the way down the nail and just cover the whole nail, but again, make sure you don't get it on your skin. And dip. And so you can see that I got some on my skin. Keep saying, don't get it on your skin, don't get it on your skin. So I like to do is I take an orange stick and just get rid of whatever's on my skin. So and that's okay that I just peel that off, because we're still getting done, and I will show you how to patch that up here in a second. And honestly, this is a messy process. At least it is for me, because I'm still not very experienced. So I haven't quite mastered how to not be so messy. But you see, okay, if you look here, can you see that? Come on, focus. You see how it's kind of, I got on my skin. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that also. I'm gonna attest this to my first time recording anything like this. Okay, so I was able to fix it enough where when I am filing and shaping my nails, at the end, we'll be able to get it all. I know I'm brushing it off a whole lot. The thing is if you still have powder on your hands and then you go in with your base coat, it'll actually cause the base coat to harden up. So just try to make sure. They do sell thinners. I don't have one, but just make sure you do your best to not get powder inside of the base. So I'm gonna go ahead and touch up this area. And I'm just gonna dunk that in here. If you hear any snoring or snorting in the background, that's my dogs. Okay, and we're gonna go in actually, do I wanna go in with a third coat? We're gonna go in with a third coat, and this won't be the last coat, but it's the last coat of the glitter, of the actual color. Okay, and again, just brush it off. Now I was gonna go ahead and top these nails with the clear, but I'm gonna pass on that today because they are kind of lumpy. So I'm just gonna go right in with the activator after I get this all cleaned up. So I will be right back and show you how to do the activator. Okay, so we're all cleaned up and I'm going in with the Revel Nails activator. It has the number 2 on the bottle. It says activator on the other side. And what you do is after you're all cleaned up, because the same thing can happen with the activator. If you get color in it or powder in it, it'll harden up. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna soak each nail with this activator. And what the activator does is it hardens it all the way through so you can file and shape it, and it makes sure everything is dry. And after you're done with the activator, after you're done with this coat of activator, you're not completely done with it. But, because we're going to use it one more time here in a little bit. But you're going to let this dry for about 90 seconds to 2 minutes. And this is just to make sure that there's nothing gummy underneath the nail, because if there's gumminess underneath the nail, it's going to be hard to file, and you'll just have to go in with more activator and let it dry. So I'm going to let it dry, and then we will shape and file our nails. Okay, so we are back. I actually took a little bit longer break than I wanted to. I had to let my dogs outside, but the activator is dry, and we're gonna go ahead and shape our nails before we get rid of the bumps. So you just take your file, and just shape your nail however you like. That looks pretty good to me, so I'm gonna shape the rest of my nails and I'll be right back. Okay, now that they are the shape that we want, they're not the smoothness that we want. So these are pretty bumpy, and that's totally on me. That has nothing to do with the powders. I'm gonna go ahead and take this buffing block and just try to buff them out as best I can. And for some of these bigger bumps, I'm actually gonna go in with my nail file and smooth that out. Okay, I don't know how much was recorded, but I always have camera issues in this room, I swear. What I'm gonna do is I am going to smooth out my nails and buff them down, and I will be back in a little bit. Okay, so I got my nails all smooth and the shape that I like them, and there were some holes that I had to touch up, but I think they're looking pretty good. So I'm pretty satisfied with this, especially since I only keep them on for a week. But we're gonna go back in with this activator, and we're just gonna go over it one more time with the activator just to make sure everything is dry underneath. And again, you let this dry for 90 seconds to 2 minutes, but what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna get my other hand done, and we can finish both hands up at the same time. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, y'all, so finished my nails. Obviously, I had some problems with this hand. I haven't been doing this for very long, and this is my dominant hand, so yeah, it came out a little funky, but I'm not too upset about it. Really, I just wanted to make these videos to like let beginners know that they can do it too, and that it's not as hard or as intimidating as they might think. Okay, so now I have the activator on both hands. I'm gonna go ahead and put the last thing. This is the number 3, again from Revel Nails, and this is the finishing gel. So we're gonna put 2 coats on each finger with this finishing gel, and the first coat, it doesn't need to be super neat or nice or anything. But it's so awesome to finally see these nails come to life. You can see there's some glitter in them, and this color is just so pretty. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit for a little bit. I'm gonna move to my other hand. Sorry y'all, I know, like, these camera issues are out of control, and I swear it's because this room is haunted. If you're interested in seeing more about that, I'm gonna put a link to our second channel down below. This room is seriously haunted. Like, every time I try to record something in here, unless it's about the hauntings, there is some sort of issue with the camera. It's very obnoxious. Okay, and these are the final nails. I am very pleased with how they turned out. I think it's that they are super cute and kind of bubblegummy, and I love the way that they change colors. If you liked this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to be posting more videos about nail stuff and just a bunch of other stuff, but I really want to share my nail journey with you guys. And oh, I forgot one thing. Cannot forget nail oil. So I'm using the NCLA So Rich Vitamin E Infused Cuticle Oil, and it's just gonna make these look a little, just a little bit better, a little more put together. And all that filing honestly makes my cuticles and just like my nail beds just, it's rough, okay? You can see that already looks so much better. As you can see, the cuticle oil really makes a huge difference in the way that the nails look. It just like really makes them pop, and I think these nails turned out super cute, and I am really happy with this. If you are interested, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I am really excited to share my nail journey with you guys. Like I said earlier, I really just made this to let people know who are beginners that they don't need to be experts to do something like this, and it's a really nice and fun way to save some money, and it's really, again, it's not that hard to do. It does take some time, especially when you're starting out. Like, it literally takes me hours, but I'm not mad about it, and it's something that's fun for me to do on my days off, and I don't know. So if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to leave a comment down below, and I will talk to you later. Bye.